Om Ganganapataye Namah, Sri Gurubhyo Namah, hariom. Friends, we have been sharing the topics concerning the awareness and all. And actually, as per scriptures, the upadhi means what has made a being has been uh, avidya or ignorance or maya. As now, this being is transiting between three states: wake, dream, and deep sleep. Then in dream, but there is one commonality is that he is there, but then he is wearing different costumes in three states, and there is a spell of ignorance. That's what avarana vikshepa we say. Now, how and whatever is the pursuits, and are they correct? Are they really? Because whatever is the, if we are, however we are trying to make perfect things of dream, because it is a transient. If suppose you was, there is a person in dream who has a lot of issues, he is sick, and okay, now he want a good house, but everything, what is its relevance vis-a-vis post dream? Similarly, vis-a-vis post wake up. Post transcending the wake up. How relevance this all all issues resolved for waker and all enrichment done. And this is more relevant post mortality, when no more person is no more. Then what is the what is sought? Because now we can wonderfully, one good example of this avidya or maya is in our yesteryears, in the movies it is shown that the person, he is hit on the head, then he will lose conscious. He loses his backdrop. In back nepathy on the back end, he is what he is. Now he started. He superimposes an entity. That entity in that confinement will be working, or is also an accident. In that accident, he loses his memory. Exactly, that is a one-to-one. Now, this person who is victim of hit on head or an accident, he is a real person, entity. He forgets his environments, his back end, his everything, his parents, everything, and wherever he is, he will adapt to that one, being unaware of it. Now, this person, now what is the solace? What brings remedy to him? That he has to cure for that accident which made him to lock. But that he cannot, because he is unaware. Now here, how the relevance of a guru? Now he needs a doctor. Doctor alone would, yes, he doctor knew his situation. He assuming he is known to a doctor. He knew he has parents. He is some ex. Now he is operating as a different entity. No, he cannot. That's why time and again said one cannot definitely uplift oneself without guru. Guru is guru. He is free of that that ailment. So ailment, and then the guru. Now we have seen the tiger baby lost in the tiger, lost and brought up in the, the sheep and goat. It is enacting. Now, however, it cannot. Now, in the new domains, whatever that mind and body driven and thing, it would be working for it. And then it is not his. No, that sheep, tiger also, it has camouflaged with the sheep and goat. It is now it cannot. It has to be reminded by whom? Who is tiger? Now that another example also, eagle. What we have seen, eagle, a baby brought amid the chicken. Now it is emulating chicken, and now it is trying whatever it is trying to sort out all issues remain to chicken domain, and it is trying to betterment resolve all the issues. But a real eagle alone can do it. It cannot do. That's why it is said, swataha, up to oneself, one cannot do it. It calls for a guru means who is who is disposed, who is free of this indisposition. That indisposition, what the being is subject to. Actually, when he is in dreams, suppose if we call from the deep sleep, there is a that knower of the deep sleep is there. I am experiencer of sukha in deep sleep. That is known to I am. That I am is walking into the when he wakes up, he is embracing the sharira, the body. He has a mind, the subtle body, and that script related whosoever. But now, that I am, that I am is not now actually what it is. What it is operating. If that I am were to be there, it is only an action. There is nothing further to get entrapped. Now there is that I am has suffered this hit on head. It is met with an accident, ignorance. Now there is a different entity. That projected entity. He is operating with Sudhakar, that name, and that Sudhakar now identifies with the body and mind and script script, and then script related he is striving. Now Sudhakar cannot know himself. Problem is he has lost his memory. Now who has memory, that means guru, who is a healthy person, who is not indisposed, alone can solve Sudhakar's problem. Now Sudhakar now is excelling in his body, mind, intellect, everything, and he is a wonderful. He is achiever. But this is Shruti says. But after the film is over, actually Sudhakar himself is not there, and all his realms are vanishing. Now that's why that great Shankara, Adi Shankara's text Tatakyam. So what? Everything is okay, but the costume of Sudhakar is only a mithya, and the script is mithya. Everything is mithya, and excelling it, solving all issues also. Tatakyam. So what? Sudhakar himself is a mithya. Mithya means somewhat projected. Now here, that relevance of one doctor. That's why Rudra it says, for his Bhavaroga, he is Bhishak, Vaidyo Bhishak, Adhyo Vaidyo Bhishak. Now the doctor is one. The doctor should be free of indisposition. Now, it is the realms of the body, mind, its refinement. One can have so many guide and coach. Now cricket coaching is there. This badminton coach. They are trying to groom, mentoring that material sciences, but retaining that hit on that memory loss, doing all these things. Is it a correct pursuit? Now, what has to be cured? Now he is cut off from his parent. Who is he? Now he is attached to a domain. That domain related he is doing it. Do we call it a thing? That's why the Purusha Prayatna, whatever is said, it is Prayatna, it is an effort to connect to Purusha. Purusha means that I am, his root. Now, Purusha Prayatna in the worldly parlance is the being, the person caught in the memory loss, he is trying to excel in the domain of he is surrounded. That is his costume, body, his mind, his script, and that script related. Now, definitely that role has to be discharged, but unduly being caught up and the pursuits of that named Sudhakar. Purusha Prayatna means Sudhakar should connect to I am, which is the common factor, which is Sakshi for the wake, dream, deep sleep. Now, Purusha Prayatna is a Prayatna of Sudhakar. No, Sudhakar cannot do that Prayatna because Sudhakar has lost his memory. He had an accident. Now, Sudhakar cannot do. Now, a person who is healthy, who is free of indisposition, who is himself in that state of I am, he is the person So now that person, out of compassion, would tell Sudhakar, your parents are like that. What is your? There is a scope for his redemption. That is the relevance of actually Purusha Prayatna, and the cure, real attempt to be made to resolve, address the issues of one's own, healing one's own, curing one's own ailment. That is, he has forgotten. If that I am is retained, then the costume and role carrying the tag of Sudhakar are just effortlessly dealt. And there is no so much of rat race, crying, sweating, so much of thinking. First of all, an actor would never be conditioned by happiness, good or bad. Now, how to know that it is Sudhakar or that fellow? That fellow, for him, every moment is a pleasant, everything, nothing. Now, see Lord Rama, he is aware of that statue going to Vanavasa or swearing in one and same, Lord Krishna. He is cursed all his family. Now he is cheerful, he is aware. Now all that is happening to the costume and the mind and the script related are thing. This applies to every being. It is not that we are very neglecting, irresponsible, but everybody. Now, for they are also co-stars. Now caught up in this agenda. Now the Purusha Prayatna is Sudhakar trying to connect to his I am, and not okay. Sudhakar definitely, given the script, he would definitely work for the betterment of the body, mind, and whatever the disposition, costume, and his script. So this is the Sudhakar cannot do this one. So that is the requirement of enlightened masters. Their guide is required. This is driven. The I am the being driven, not the equipment driven. Now most of the things are equipment driven. So that is what is the thing. Equipment driven, or there is a right and wrong. But he, what is he up to? Why he is vanishing in the other states? But other state, that unnamed person without unnamed, with the word I am is there, but not word with the tag Sudhakar. Word I am is there in deep sleep, but word I am Sudhakar is not there. So it calls for the thing. That is what is the incarnations are all. They have come to remind a person what he is. Hariom.